And greetings and salutations. This is Alison. This is Lee. We're your inner style gurus. We're a pair of rat bags that make it up as we go. And, well, I'm the voice for your inner style guru. This is my outer style guru. And we're doing some info bites on how to kick our butt when it comes to being a little bit more generous and self-loving with this body and this bio bodysuit that we get to live in while we're playing this life game. And also how we get to have a little bit more fun and creativity with our self-expression with fashion. And we've been talking about this afternoon wardrobe audits and sussing out, well, how do we figure out what's in, what's out, what's a tick, yes, absolute, going nowhere, and what's a dud that we need to sack and retire. And the first thing that Lee said was, well, do I feel shiny in it? Does it make me shine? And so my invitation is, our invitation to you is, if you've got things sitting in your wardrobe that you sparkle in, put them to the front of your wardrobe. They're a yes, they're a keeper. You know, if you've got them squirreled under your bed, get them out and hang them up so that you can go shine each day, every day, whether you're dressing up, dressing down. And also the other thing is, does it inspire you? So when you look at that piece of clothing, does your energy barometer go, like, yeah, what can I put that with? Or are you sort of like, okay? So if you're like, yeah, that's a keeper. And does it energize you? So are you sort of pulled forward to like, oh, yeah, I like getting dressed up. I like, going out in this, and does it have you smile when you're wearing it? So your facial expression sort of gives a lot of stuff away. We can say these words like, yeah, I'm great. Yeah, I'm great. But the eyes are not convincing. And so when we're genuinely in love with a piece of clothing that's in our wardrobe, we'll be like, like.
And you're going like, I like it.
Oh, sorry. And you touch and feel yourself as well. We might do a little bit of the divinals later. I touch myself. And so if you feel yummy, scrummy and delicious in what you're wearing, then that's probably a thumbs up. That's a keeper. And also the ding factor. So if you pull it out and you've got it in your hand, you're like, and you feel an inch taller, then that's probably a hint. Keep it. So what would be a dud for you? What would be one thing that would signify it's a let go, must go? And you talked about this recently, that
the thing doesn't fit, like the things I've kept for years, thinking, oh, one day.
So one day when I'm that size, it'll fit me again. And this can be a sick form of torture of how we punish ourselves and just keep silently yelling at ourselves if you're not enough and you're just a fat, and that we're saying that to ourselves. And that piece of clothing that we hang in the wardrobe and insist in it taking up real estate in our wardrobe silently hisses it at us each day. You're fat, you're lazy, you're not enough, you're not good enough, you don't deserve the best. And it's our boo hiss committee that lives in our wardrobe. Stop it, like really. We deserve better. But we need to get much cluier about what these icons and these symbols. Look, we can have altars in our home. We can have, tin gods that we stand on our, fireplace shelf. But I promise you that our boo hiss committee we keep in our wardrobe. And it's time to actually get wise and smart about retiring it and passing it on to another person or community that will put it to use and love it. And another thing is, if you put a piece of clothing on and you're fidgeting with it, stop it, give it away. It's not working if you're fidgeting with your clothing. It just is not in the lovable category of yes, keep me. And also, if you put a piece of clothing on and you're not smiling, get rid of it. Like seriously, like it's a sick form of torture. Stop it. Life is too short, life is too precious, and we get caught up with carrying on with BS and habits and patterns and justifying like, oh, one day, someday, I'll deserve and I'll be okay. It's like, knock it off. You're better off owning, one bra, one pair of pants, one outfit that you love and feel great in, wash it and wear it every day, rather than, the other. And also I think another one is, with relationships. If we've had a past marriage or relationship Or even, it may be family members that we've inherited, an aunt's clothing or something like that.
Yes, I've got that. And why do we do it? It doesn't, every time you see that piece, particularly if it's, a past relationship, you remind yourself of that every day you wear it or you see it. What is that?
And especially like if it's a relationship that was a toxic relationship, that whilst you may from the university of life grown and developed and honed the person and the set of eyes that you have in your heart now because of that relationship and its growing pains and so on, having a piece of clothing living in your wardrobe is like having that person live in your wardrobe. And it's like, really, do you want to dedicate that piece of real estate to that person, or do you want to give gratitude and blessing, go light a candle and let it go, but also let that piece of clothing go to a higher and better use, rather than being a memo of your poor choices, or when you had a level of innocence that let you have certain things come your way. And once again, with gratitude, we all get to be the person we are today because of our mistakes. I get to be so smart today because of all the mistakes I made yesterday. And there's more mistakes coming today because I'm committed to getting really smart. What can I say? I'm just naughty. So also, does it fit?
Yeah.
Does it stink? Like, I'm sorry, but has it been boxed up, tucked under your bed so long, held in your spare bedroom wardrobe, that it actually smells like the haunted house? And if it does, it's probably not really energizing, inspiring, invigorating, and enlivening for you.
And particularly if it's still got the tag attached. You're never going to wear it. I've got one of those. Or a few.
So, if you've got a wardrobe that smells like a sarcophagus, it's probably a hint that there's a lot of things in there that are memos to yourself that you're not great, you don't deserve the best. And my invitation is to get hand on heart and go, do I deserve better than this? And is it time to let these go to a higher and better use? And sometimes that may be the compost heap.
I think we're stuck also in the fact that we've bought it. We've spent that money on it, and we have this thing that, oh my goodness, how much am I throwing away? You know what? If you're not throwing it away, if you give it away to a charity, there's so many people out there that need your help. You don't want it, you don't need it, someone else will.
So what I'm hearing, what you just said, is that then we see something, we're not energized, we're not inspired, we don't smile, we fidget with it, we're figuring out how to make it work. So another cue is if you've got a piece of clothing that you're like, oh, but if I just did this and if I just bought that and if I just got that, it'd just work. I promise you it's dead space. And also that we get hung up on, I spent that amount of money on it. There's no way I'm getting rid of that. And it's like, yes, and you can go into your coffin with it. And it can still be unworn and unloved. And so go get a little bit intentional. Adventurous. And a bit ruthless. And sort of go, are you in or are you out? Do you light me up on the inside? Do you have me smile on the inside? Do I feel an inch taller? If not, I'm sorry, I need to retire you. With love and respect. Goodbye. And goodbye. We love you. We respect you. Go play with your wardrobe. Go use fashion as the medicine that it's meant to be. Because it lights us up. It has us feel lighter and brighter. And we get to be shiny little beacons to inspire and invite others to share and shine their light as well. Go be gorgeous. Because that's who you are. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.